Assalamualaikum and good evening to my fellow teammates and Mr. Wong. Today we are from LAX2011, group 47, are going to do the second discussion, which is for our comic strip. Firstly, we will introduce ourselves. I will start first. My name is Nona Soha binti Muhammad Nur Azam. My metric number is 201786. I am from Faculty of Ecology, Faculty of Human Ecology, Bachelor Science Human Development. You can call me Nasuha.
Hi, my name is Nur Aina Bila binti Muhammad Afendi. My matrix number is 202348. You guys can call me Ain. And I am currently taking Bachelor of Science in Biochemistry under the Faculty of Biotechnology and Science Biomedical. And I'm from Ampang, Selangor. That's all for me.
Hello and evening everyone. My name is Norazam Shafiq bin Shari with metric number of 203682. Can call me Azam and I'm from Faculty of Biotechnology and Biomolecular Sciences, taking Bachelor of Science Cell and Molecular Biology. I'm from Sri Kembangan.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and good evening everyone. It's so nice to see you guys again. My name is Muhammad Ashraf bin Nur Muhammad and my metric number is 200742. Right now I'm taking Bachelor of Agriculture in Animal Science at Faculty of Agriculture and my metric number is 200742 and I came from Malacca.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Nurdini Atira binti Faiza. My matrix number is 202352. I'm from Kedah. I'm taking Bachelor Science in Biochemistry from Faculty of Biotechnology.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Amir Izzat bin Azman and currently taking Bachelor of Agriculture in Animal Science. I'm from Rawang, Selangor and my metric number is 202082. It is so nice to see you guys today in this evening. Today we will be discussing about role, storyline and plot for our comic strip. So do you guys have any ideas what we want to do in our comic strip?
Okay, may I start the discussion? Okay, as the previous discussion, we discussed about the two themes we will do for our comic strip, which is first traveling and the second is awareness. So as for today, we will focus on the traveling themes for comic. So my suggestion for our comic storyline, how about we focus on family trip, where a family planning about their trip before the pandemic hit us, which they will travel outside their country. But as the pandemic hit us, they need to plan again and they can only travel in their country, and also they need to follow the SOP, need to wear masks, need to bring along with them hand sanitizer, and can go anywhere far from their state. So I think that will bring awareness to other people when they read our comic. They will aware about even though we are traveling, we are going on a trip with our family member, we need to follow the SOP like the others too. And we need to focus on about a family who will bring the children, because we know that children, as we go to shopping mall, we are advised not to bring children. So in our comic, I'm suggesting we focus on about the how traveling on the pandemic and how to handle our children when we are going traveling during the pandemic. So I think that's all for my suggestion. So Azam, do you have any idea about our storyline that we will use?
Thank you, Nasuha. As for my idea, uh, so my idea is to make a simple comic, like 2 or 3 panels comic where two characters involved, traveler and traveling agent. It goes like this: traveler and traveling agent is discussing about which is the best place for the traveler to go for his or her trip during the holiday. Whereas the holiday is during the pandemic, like right now. When they are discussing so seriously, then we reveal it in the next panel where the traveling agent only giving 2 options for the traveler, which is the traveler's backyard and front yard. So basically, the punchline is that the traveler cannot go anywhere other than that 2 options. This is because it's a pandemic at the moment, and it's better to stay at home. So my idea is about asking people to not travel anywhere at that moment and stay at home during the pandemic. So that's the idea, the only idea I have right now, and maybe we can proceed with these people. Maybe you want to add anything?
What about Amir?
Hi, everyone. The ideas that have been thrown is really wonderful. I love the ideas. Okay, for Naswa's idea, I love the idea that we can give people reminder about the SOPs that need to be complied during traveling. And for Azam's idea, I love the idea that the cynical idea that given in the comic because we should not travel during this pandemic. And for my own idea, I think we can interpret the word travel in another way, such as we can travel in our imagination. By what? By reading book. Okay, the idea is not to limit the word travel itself. So we can have a wider experience in traveling. So by reading books, maybe we can give people we can have a character that enjoy themselves by reading book that can immerse in the book and be adventurous in their own imagination. That is my rough idea about the comic that we want to do. Nabila, do you have any idea that you want to add?
Or okay. Since I heard all of your idea, and I think mine is a bit from Nasuha and a bit from you, Ame. As Nasuha is doing a comparison, and you, Ame, doing like a hobby, like a new hobby, right? So mine, I would do a comparison between the hobby before pandemic and after pandemic, since Malaysians before pandemic we love to travel like outstate to different country. For example, Korea is a very famous traveling country, US, Australia. But since the pandemic hit us, we can only travel between states. So this somehow slightly changed our hobby. As for my observation, people are likely to be more adventurous. Like before this, our hobby, like they like to go to the mall or to go sightseeing. But now, as what I can see is a lot of people like to go cycling right now. So basically, this pandemic really also give us a positive side. Like we like to do healthier stuff, and I think beside being adventurous and all of this fun, we also need to follow the new normal, like wearing masks, bring your hand sanitizer, and also the person in charge on a particular space or place need to control the capacity of people visit the place, and also um, make sure the place is always clean. And yeah, I think that is all for me. I want to pass to Ashraf's idea.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Okay, thank you, Ain, for your wonderful idea. So, for my idea for the comic strip is a little bit same, just like Ain's idea. But for my comic, I will do the comparison between how people traveling before the COVID-19 pandemic and during COVID-19 pandemic. So, for the first part, which is the before COVID-19 pandemic attack us, I will I suggest that we draw that there are two characters inside it. The first one is the traveler, and the second one is the travel agent. So the traveler will ask the travel agent on that he want to travel outside the country, and he succeed to obtain the ticket to go to the country other than his country, and then he bring the good news to his family, and his family is happy about it, and they go to the country and just having fun like that. So that is for the first part, which is the before COVID-19 pandemic. And for the second part, during the COVID-19 pandemic, a traveler wants to travel outside the country, but the traveling agent doesn't allow it. So he feels sad about it, and he needs to bring that bad news to his family. So he need to replan on how he will travel inside his country. So for example, like maybe he and his family live in Kedah, so he only can travel to Langkawi if possible. So that is for my idea for our first comic strip. So how about you, Dini?
Like Ashraf idea, but as we all know, before the onset of pandemic, tourism activities were highly encouraged for everyone because this activity can strengthen the relationship where they will spend more time together. So we can still plan activities that will not involve the public, like the storyline. The storyline we can still do a storyline that shows um comparison comparison between before pandemic, but for the after pandemic we can show the importance of following the SOP that has been set up by the ministry. I think that's all from me.
Okay, thank you, you got.
Okay, can I add something? Uh, as idea from Ashraf, Dini, and Aina Bila. They mention about before and after. So I am interested in their point, but I think we can do about the how we travel before the pandemic comes to bring back the memories about how we travel before the pandemic hit us. So it will bring a lot of fun in the other people because we know that we cannot travel outside the country, outside our state. So if we do about the storyline is about before the pandemic hit us, so I think it will attract more people to read our comic. And also about the storyline after we um, face this pandemic, um, it can also bring awareness to other people about following the SOP. So when we do the comparison, I think Dini's idea, Ashraf ideas, and Ain Nabila ideas um, uh, attract me more to read the comic. So I think that's all I want to add. And so I pass back to Ahmed.
Okay, thank you, Nasuha. I beg to differ to your idea because those three ideas that presented by Nabila, Ashraf, and Dini Atira, it gives some freedom. It gives idea for people who read our comic that we have some freedom to go traveling and whatnot. So for me, uh, I prefer Azam's idea because it is a cynical way to give people thoughts that it is not a good time to travel. I know we all are missing the moments of traveling to another country and another state, but in this situation, we can hold that thought and focus on recovering during this pandemic. So I think about the SOPs, maybe we can add some more panels to Azam's idea. That at the end of the comic, we add such a panel that is dedicated for public service announcement. That reminding people about the current SOPs, and yeah, that's it. I prefer Azam's idea, but it is all depends on you guys. Which one do you prefer? Anyone have any idea?
As for me, I'm agree with Ahmed's point. But how about we take Azam's ideas as Ahmed and Azam says that nowadays it's not um, advised for us to go travelling and all. But and the character use is the traveller agent and traveller. Uh, so how about as three of us are suggesting about the comparison, how about we use Azam's ideas, but we use the comparison, which means we compare before the pandemic, when a traveller approach a traveller agent to go travel, the traveller agent will not reject the what we say the request. They will guide the traveller where will they suggest the traveller go uh, to travel, and we can compare with Azam's ideas. Azam say that the traveller agent reject, not like reject. He suggests two place for the traveller to travel, which is the backyard and the raya, which means that the traveller want to say that nowadays it's better for you to stay home. So I think that will also attract people to read our comic. So how about you, Ain Nabila?
Okay, I think generally all of us has most of us has supported on comparison, as it shows the difference and to show the to show them the changes, the much changes that have been made, have been done, around the world. So yeah, I think we should do the comparison. How about you, Dini? Seems you're very busy typing. I think you have a lot of idea to share.
Um, I'm agree with the idea of doing comparison, but maybe we can point out a little bit point
Tapi okay je kat sini.
the situation before the pandemic and during this
Oh, kau nampak
pandemic,
kita orang lag ke?
and by the end of the story we
Tak apa, kat
can
sini okay.
what what do we say? We can include a few things or a few a moral to show how important all for all of us to stay at home and not going anywhere despite of our surrounding, like so we can attract a lot of people to read the comic lah, like you know. That's all for me.
Okay. I really love the Nasu's idea because we can include all the components from our very own ideas into one storyline. So I think Ashraf, do you agree that we can settle with Nasuha's idea?
Oh yeah, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. I do agree with Naswa idea by combining the comparison idea and Azam's idea. So inside the comic, beside that we remind the people about the COVID-19, we also add some entertainment for the people because some people will remember the COVID-19 pandemic because this comic is fun actually. I kind of like Azam idea because the first time I heard it, it makes my heart. Okay, personally, I love Naswa idea about the comparison and the Azam's idea. Okay, that's all from me.
Okay, since everyone agree with that idea, maybe we can gives more details on what we're going to draw on the panel and how much the panel that we need, and then we can make a more smooth storylines. Perhaps any suggestion?
For my suggestion, I suggest we use only we want a simple but deep storyline. So I suggest we use only two characters, which is like Azam says, um, the traveler and the travel agent, both on the before the pandemic and after the pandemic. How the travel agent not actually reject, but he advised the traveler to stay at home, and before the COVID-19, how the traveler easily want to guide the traveler to go to travel. So as for my suggestion, we just use two character and just use a simple storyline that will make other people understand what we want to tell them. So I think Azam has more detail about the storyline. So I would like to pass on Azam.
Thanks, Nasuha. Yes, I would agree on that. Personally, I only want to make after current time of the pandemic, but we want to make it before and after. So, as I said, only 2 or 3 panels. So maybe we do 5, including Ame's panel, which he said about announcement, right, Ame? Yeah. So I would like to say that we would make 5 panels for our comic. Two each after and before, and one last for the announcement. Anyone want to add anything?
Okay, I hope we can wrap our meeting for today. Uh, and does any one of you know what we need to do in our next meeting?
For our next meeting, we will divide work and produce the comic, and that's all I think, and submit the comic strip in soft copy.
Okay, since we will start to draw the comic during our next meeting. So that's all from us today. And good evening and happy Puasa everyone. Bye.
Bye. See you
Bye.
Thank
next
See you
you.
guys
time.
next video.
See you next time.